episode, I'm going to be talking a little bit about the reasons why Muslim women cover themselves. How's it going, everyone? I'm Leroy Kenton, if you don't already know, and this is FTD Facts. Now, this is something that I've also been curious about. Are head coverings a cultural thing, or just religious-based, or are they both? And now the question I want to throw out to you guys is, what do you think about Muslim women covering themselves? And if you are a Muslim woman, do you wear a form of veil or not? And if so, why or why not? Let me know down below. Now, first off, I want to start off with the history of the veil. Scarves and veils of different colors and shapes used to be customary in countless cultures long before Islam came into being in the 7th century in the Arabian Peninsula. So to this day, head coverings play a large role in many religions, including Orthodox Judaism and Catholicism. You know, the nuns cover their heads as well. Now, since the 7th century, Islam has grown to one of the major religions in the world and has spread throughout the Middle East, Africa, Central Asia, and to many different societies around the Arabian Sea. With that said, various local veiling customs for women have been adopted over the years. Now, some critics of the Muslim veiling tradition say that women do not wear the veil by choice and that they are often forced to cover their heads and bodies. On the flip side, many daughters of Muslim immigrants in the West argue that the veil symbolizes their devotion and that veiling is their own personal choice. They say that it's really all about their religious identity and self-expression. Now let's take a look at the different types of headscarves and coverings, just so that you guys know the difference if you don't already. Let's look at the hijab. Now this is one name for a variety of similar headscarves. These veils consist of 1 or 2 scarves and cover the head and neck only. The niqab covers the entire body, the whole head, and the face. However, an opening is left for the eyes. Although these veils are very popular across the Muslim world, they're most common in Arab states in the Persian Gulf. And finally, we look at the burqa. So the burqa is a full body veil. The entire face and body are completely covered. And there's a mesh screen over where their eyes are where you can see through. And it's most commonly worn in Afghanistan and Pakistan. So the big question is, to veil or not to veil? So the tradition of veiling has been influenced by different religious interpretations as well as by politics. Muslim religious writings are often not fully clear in answering the question of whether women covering themselves in these ways are mandatory. Now, various statements in the Quran make references to Muhammad's wives veiling, but it's debatable whether these statements refer just to his wives or to all Muslim women in general. Many Muslim women say that the hijab not only promotes modesty, but also prevents the objectification of women that happens in Western society. They say that the hijab helps force onlookers to take their focus off of their physical appearance and focus on a woman's intellect alone. And there are many others who feel that wearing the hijab has also protected them from focusing on their body weight or their appearance in comparison to other female friends that they may have. Wearing the hijab sends a message of, I'm Muslim and I have a presence here. Now, the most common misconceptions about Muslim women seem to be that they are oppressed and that their religion sees them as inferior to men. For instance, the former French president Nicolas Sarkozy referred to the burqa as a sign of subservience, a sign of lowering. And of course, many Muslim women disagree with this because they say that if there are women who are oppressed, it's because of the people and the culture around them, not specifically Islam. So guys, that concludes your brief look on the history of veiling in the Islamic culture and Muslim women in different parts of the world. But before I get out of here, I just gotta let you guys know that this episode of FTD Facts is brought to you by TimeBucks.com. TimeBucks is a website where you literally get paid cash by doing things that you do every single day online, just like watching videos, taking photos, sharing content with friends, installing mobile apps, and many more. So below in this video description, I have the link where you can join TimeBucks.com for free. You earn money just by signing up as a bonus. And one of the best things I really love about them is that it's weekly payouts. So the link is down below in the video description. Join TimeBucks.com for free and let me know how you like it. Now, in closing, the question again is, do Muslim women have to cover up with a hijab, burqa, or niqab based on Islam? Well, the short answer is no. It's really up to one